As you can see, we're back at university, we're back in my university accommodation, having a wicked time. We actually went out last night and I just finished half of my exams, which you'll see in the exam week vlog, which is actually going to be out the week after this video. But since the last vloggy video, we've got a bit of a gap in everything that we've been doing. So obviously we started that new morning routine. So I'm going to check up, go back to end of December, see how that morning routine went, where we're taking it from here and how we're going to adapt it for uni life and everything here. And then obviously we've got all of the New Year's antics. After New Year's, I also went down to London for kind of like a mental clarity weekend and just trying to figure out my mentality and what I wanted to do in the future. So that'd be cool. One final night out with all of the lads from home. That was wicked. You're going to be seeing that. And then we drive back up to Bath, move in, go out for my mate's 18th birthday. But all of that is packed into today's video, today's vlog. So I do hope you enjoy. I would absolutely love it if you stuck around to the end because there are bags and bags of content in this video. So without further ado, let's go back to the end of December.
Guess it's been a while since I fell in love, but after last time, don't wanna mess things up.
Okay, currently 6:40 on Wednesday the 29th of December, and basically we had a massively productive day today. We stuck to the morning routine, got up about 7, so slightly later than usual because I went to bed a lot later than usual yesterday. I went to bed like midnight. We got up, we did the reading, did the journal, had a little workout, got all freshened up, had a shower, straight into the office and did loads of work. The only breaks I took was to have lunch and a 20-minute nap, so we ended up getting about 7 hours of drawing done. But the artifact study that I've been doing, the stuff that you just saw, it has taken me about 25 hours so far. I was meant to be done yesterday and I'm now not even halfway through the second piece of 3 pieces for that artifact study. So tomorrow I'm going to absolutely smash out that. I'm just going to keep working until that gets finished, and then whatever time I've got left in the day, I'm going to start with the 1500 word essay that I've got to do by the 1st of December before I crack on with all of my revision. I was meant to have done it all. I was meant to have finished it today. I was meant to have cracked that all out so I could crack on with revision, crack on with these videos and just editing and everything else I've got to do. But no, it's time to smash it out. But anyway, we just ordered a new lens, and over this Christmas holiday I'm trying to learn to cook. So I'm going to go downstairs, I'm going to make pizza burgers, and let's just see how that goes. Oh, okay, yes, this is the new lens. So much more clarity. Like, you can see that the bokeh in the background is just so much more. Oh, I'm liking this crisp image. Honestly, this is gonna be sick. Anyway, time to make pizza burgers to fight off the depression of all of tomorrow's work. Let's go.
I could see your face. Why did I let you go? How could I let you leave? Will I ever see you? And do you think of me? Love, let me go, cause I've been holding up a fight.
Absolutely shattered, mate. First thing, a new morning routine. What was that? Smashed it.
Every feeling that can cause me pain, all these memories I can't escape. Can you let them all wash away? Let it all wash
Right,
away.
morning routine's now finished. We'll shower, we'll change, we'll freshened up, and we're ready to go. So we did the reading, we did the journaling and planning the day, and then we did the workout. The workout was actually really good, although it doesn't take 20 minutes, it takes like 40 minutes. So I did that, had my shake, had my shower. Already it is now 8:10. I'm gonna drop my car off to have some repairs done because it failed its MOT. Peak, that's gonna cost me a lot of money. So I'm gonna go drop that off, come back, and then we're gonna smash out the drawing. Also, I still can't get over how crisp this lens is. I'm actually loving it. Okay, so finally out here, but Jesus, today I am so tired. I've got my coffee, it's actually double strength today because I'm gonna need it. Honestly, today is probably gonna be the hardest day I've had so far on this new routine and trying to catch up, because for those of you who don't know, I've been starting this new morning routine and I've been using this thing called the high performance planner to basically sit down and make sure I plan out my days. I have more intent with what I'm doing, more focus and a bit more clarity so I can just crack on with those things I need to do. And rather than just having that mental cloud, all of the possible things that I could be spending my time on, I'm just focusing on those things I decide in the morning, crack on with that, smash it out, so I'm actually getting stuff done and not just being suspended in that cloud of thought and all of those other things. But yeah, so far this is day 4 and it's been going really well. I've been absolutely smashing work. It's been brilliant. However, it is starting to get a bit tiring now. I think that's more just the fact that I'm only sleeping for 7.5 hours as opposed to where I usually sleep for about 9 hours, and that's catching up to me and slowly getting to me. And as well, I've gone from a sleeping routine of going to bed at like 3 AM, 4 AM to going to bed at like 10, 11 and then waking up at 5, 6. So it's a bit of a shock to the system and I think I'm just playing catch up, a bit like jet lag from that. That's probably the reason why I'm feeling so tired, but yeah, I've just got to make it a habit. I've got to stick to it and try and just blast through. So today, let's see if we can stick to the routine. This is everything that we've got to do today. So first of all, I'm going to finish this exploded view of the pneumatic actuator that I've been drawing for the last few videos. So I'm going to finish that and then I've got to design a manufacturing process for one of the parts on this. Then I'm going to go over here and I'll be cracking on with a lab report because I've got a lab report due on the 1st of January that also haven't done. And then I've got loads of lectures to catch up on, but today I don't think I'm going to get all of that done. I think I'm just going to get the pneumatic actuator done and then hopefully start the lab report. So let's go. first hour 45 done. Here's where we're at. We've got the main outer body. We've just got to add the shaft, the inside of the tube, and then a few of the extra bolts. But that's basically what we're aiming for. So we've got to get that done. We're there. So quite a way to go. Let's go.
Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go.
Right, that's another 2 hours and 15 done. That takes the total to 4 hours today. It is now at 1:45. I'm gonna go have some lunch because I am absolutely starving and I'm shattered. Let's go. What a beauty. Okay, I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. But before we get into that, like, one thing I noticed when it comes to work is it's a lot harder to get into work than it is to carry on working whilst you're working. So with that, even though I schedule my breaks at the start of the day, I'll tell myself to work for an hour and a half, then have a half an hour break, work for an hour and a half, etc, etc. If I find I'm getting into the flow state and can just keep going with the work, I will keep going until I feel like I need that break. Because otherwise, when I have that break, I lose that motivational momentum and I lose the drive to keep doing the work. So I have to build that up against once I start. So one thing I find really useful is if you do find yourself being really productive and you've got a break scheduled, skip that break, keep working until you need it, and just swap all of the stuff you're doing around. But honestly, just doing that allows me to get so much more done. If I were to have that break, chances are I either just wouldn't go back to work, I'd be so much slower when it comes to the work and wouldn't be as focused, or I just get distracted by something else that's less important. But anyway, let me just finish this lunch, and then Flexi Spot sent us a standing desk. So I'm gonna go in there, set that up, and see what it's like. Let's go. Now we're gonna get it up.
You got boys waiting in line to take you home, but tell the truth, you'll spend the night.
Okay, I've been wanting a standing desk for the longest time because pretty much everything I do, from uni work and revision to editing, is all on a desk. And sitting down for that long every day isn't really great for your back, mood, or even overall energy. Just being able to stand up every now and then without breaking workflow, solving these problems, has been an absolute godsend. And now that I'm back at uni, it's safe to say that my desk has been very, very much missed. So if you do want to check one out for yourself, link is in the description below. And honestly, I can attest to the quality of this desk. I was genuinely not expecting it to be as good as it was. So if you are looking for a standing desk, definitely recommend. Otherwise, yeah, the routine that we had went really well up until New Year's. But then after New Year's and all of the antics I'm about to show you, it did take a bit of a decline and we've had to rework that since, which I'm about to explain. But first, New Year's antics. Shut them up! Perfect song. Please, can you be quick? Please, just hurry the f*** up, Ben. Just open the door. Happy New Year!
My New Year's resolution is try not to be sexy.
Yeah, safe to say it was an absolutely wicked night. The vibes are high, up in the sky, as Emily would say, and it was absolutely banging way to start this new year. Honestly, it was just so nice coming back, seeing everyone, telling everyone of the stories that we had from uni. Yeah, like I just missed everyone, so it was nice to see everyone all in one place, all coming together to start off the year strong. But anyway, after that week, like I said, the routine did go down the drain a little bit. That's mainly because I was moving around, but also my headspace just completely flipped itself. I wasn't really in the right mindset to work, and I'm not entirely sure, like, same issue as the end of last term, but I'm not entirely sure that the course that I'm doing right now is what I want to be doing in the future, hence it's leading to a lack of motivation. But I did go down to London, had a bit of a mental clarity weekend, and that's cleared my headspace a little bit. Lots of things that I'm sure will come up in many of the future videos and stuff that's going to be helpful for you guys. So if you do want to see that, definitely drop a subscribe. Otherwise, yeah, whenever I go back down to London, I just get inspired, I just get ready to work, and it just reignites my flame for the startup world. I met so many really, really sick people, and Ollie was an absolute legend. Let me stay at his place. Yeah, just see some of these views. Honestly, I'm so grateful just to have the opportunity to go and see some of these places. Right, a little bit of an MTV group tour right here in Big Man's apartment. Got a full 180-degree cinematic windows, which I'm definitely scared of. So my legs are giving me a bit of an issue here, but Jesus, the wind must pass. Oh my god!
That's the Oxford Tower right there. That's the BT Tower in the distance. It's the Thames. London Eye. That's Canary Wharf. pretty mad, bro.
So yeah, that one trip to London gave me some much needed clarity, gave me a bit more of that motivational momentum that I needed, and just kick-started all of the workflow. It meant that I've now got my priorities in order heading into this new term, and I can just absolutely smash out the work. It let me smash out a few days of revision for my exams, which were this week. Admittedly, not quite enough that I needed. But yeah, the next few days after we got home was just smashing out as much work as we possibly could with the energy and the time that we wanted to dedicate to revision. Before, on the Friday, having one final fully sent night out with all of the lads, and honestly it was a really good turnout. We had a great night I'm about to show you before we moved back up to Bath the next morning. So enjoy one final fully sent night out. Right, last night before I go home for university. So yeah, weird staying home, but yeah, last night out. So I'm going out to Spoons with Emery, of course, and then seeing if James is out later. But the other boys, they slipped through, which is a shame. But oh well. Anyway, it was a great last night. Body counts, go.
What? If she goes 10 out of 10, then she's a web ski. If she's like a 9 out of 10, then she's just a weapon. If she's a 10 out of 10, she's a web ski.
Yeah. 9 out of 10, weapon 100%. 10 out of 10,
You guys just missed Daisy fell over.
Tragic, right?
Tragic.
See that girl.
Me and Ben are out here. It's cold outside. Everything apparently sucks at one. No, okay, I didn't say that. I ain't cold. Right, so next morning, hanging a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. A bit, not quite energized, but I'm gonna grab myself coffee. I'm gonna start packing up everything, and then we're gonna roll out. So we miss them. I'm gonna miss family. I'm gonna miss all of the mates here. I'm gonna miss just the general security antics. So having meals cooked and all of that for you, it's a godsend and something I've taken for granted. Missed at uni, so that's not gonna be fun going back and cooking again. But I'm excited to be back. Anyway, let's get packed up and dip off to Bath. Okay, so we're all packed up, got all of the stuff from my room, from the desk over there, and pretty much just everywhere in the house that I'm taking to uni, so that's all here. Now we just got to whack all of this out into the car, but luckily, your boy's a wizard, so we're just gonna take that and putting it all in the car. We're in the car now, car's obviously all packed, just getting some fuel, and then we're riding over to Bath. Let's get it. Is that you, yeah? We're back and it is beautiful. In fact, hold on, let me shut this up. We're back and we're beautiful, but as you can see, the room is looking very bare. Oh my god, this looks so bare. Right, I'm gonna have to get everything out of the car and turn this into less of a monstrosity. We've got everything in it, but no bed sheets, a few sparse photos, nothing on the shelves, and all of this to unpack. Also, 0 clothes, bit of a problem. So I'm gonna get all of that out right now, and then we're going out to celebrate Kira's 18th birthday. Right, let's get it all out. Right, the boys are back, so I'm gonna go say hi to them. Just here out the window as they're walking in, a big fat woo! Bit for tonight. Let's get it. Transition. But yeah, that brings us to present day. I've just had all of my exams and stuff. That's what you'll see in the next vlog. But it is currently 2 AM on a Sunday night, Monday morning technically. As always, you gotta go back to last term's antics. It's going to be a regular thing again, isn't it? I'm going to be up editing out on Sunday night when I've got Monday a packed full day of about 8 hours of lectures. It's not going to be the one, but it's just how it's going to be. Anyway, I'm going to go downstairs and make some instant oats for tomorrow morning. But Lauren has given me permission for every one of these vlogs to scare her at some point. So it's currently 2 AM. I think that's about the right time. So let's go do that. I knew it! You fucking stupid prick!
I live inside my own world of make-believe.